Salem's shadow will Sophia's twisted plot to steal baby Trey destroy. Johnny and Chanel's happily ever after. Hello, fellow Days fans. It's your old friend from the writer's room here, the one who's been spinning these DiMera-sized webs of deception, heartbreak, and last-minute miracles since the days when Stefano himself was still pulling strings from the shadows. After all these years crafting the pulse-pounding drama that keeps you glued to your screens, I can tell you one thing with absolute certainty: when a character like Sophia walks out of Bayview, the trouble doesn't just follow, it explodes. And right now, that explosion is aimed straight at the hearts of Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree and the tiny, innocent life they've fought so hard to call their own. Let's talk about the rumor that's been burning up every group chat and fan forum since yesterday's cliffhanger. Sophia is coming for baby Trey. Yes, the same Sophia who has proven time and again that she is as cunning as she is dangerous. She doesn't just play dirty, she rewrites the rules of the game while the rest of us are still trying to figure out the scoreboard. Remember what she did to Holly, the way she manipulated that poor girl's vulnerabilities, twisted every innocent moment into a weapon, and left scars that still haven't fully healed. That wasn't a one-off. That was Sophia showing us exactly who she is. A woman who sees love, family, and happiness as obstacles to be removed, not treasures to be cherished. Now she set her sights on Trey, the precious newborn Johnny, and Chanel are in the final stages of adopting. You could feel the joy radiating off that couple the moment the papers were signed. After everything they've been through, the heartbreak of losing their first child, the years of fighting DiMera family curses and corporate wars, the nights Chanel spent wondering if she'd ever hold a baby of her own, finally, they had their miracle. Trey's little cries filled the DiMera mansion with something it hasn't heard in far too long: hope. Real fragile, beautiful hope. But Sophia, she sees that hope and wants to crush it. We all watched her leave Bayview yesterday, didn't we? The camera lingered on her face just long enough for us to catch that chilling half-smile, the one that says she's already 3 steps ahead. She doesn't storm out screaming. She doesn't make threats. Sophia simply slips away like smoke, quiet, calculated, and utterly lethal. And the moment she cleared those gates, the storm clouds rolled in over Salem. Enter Melinda Trask, sharp-tongued. No-nonsense Melinda, who did what any decent person with a conscience would do. She marched straight to Johnny and Chanel's door with the warning that could save their family. You could see the fear flicker across Melinda's face as she spoke. She knows Sophia better than most. She's seen the instability up close. The way Sophia's mind can twist reality until right and wrong no longer exist. She's out, Melinda told them, voice low and urgent, and she's coming for Trey. She's never going to let you two have him. The silence that followed was deafening. Chanel's hand flew to her mouth, eyes already glistening with the tears she's held back through so many other crises. Johnny, ever the DiMera, ever the protector, clenched his jaw so tight you could almost hear the muscles snap. But beneath that steel exterior, you could see the terror. This isn't just another business rival or jealous ex. This is Sophia, the woman who has already proven she'll stop at nothing. I've written hundreds of episodes. And I can tell you this, the real drama isn't in the kidnapping itself. It's in the moments leading up to it. It's in the way Johnny will pace the nursery at 3 a.m., checking the locks for the 10th time while Trey sleeps peacefully in his crib. It's in Chanel's whispered prayers over the baby monitor, her voice cracking as she begs the universe not to take this child. 2. It's in the late-night strategy sessions with EJ and Paulina, the frantic calls to Ray Fernandez at the Salem PD, the way the entire town starts to feel like it's holding its breath. Because Sophia isn't just dangerous, she's patient. She'll wait for the perfect moment. Maybe it'll be during one of those chaotic DiMera family dinners, where everyone's distracted by another corporate takeover or secret affair. Maybe it'll be in the middle of the night when the night nurse steps out for a coffee. Or maybe, and this is the twist I'm already itching to write, she'll use someone close to them, someone they trust. A planted ally, a forged document, a heartbreaking lie whispered in just the right ear. We've seen her do it before. The way she wormed her way into Holly's life, feeding her doubts and fears until the girl didn't know who to believe. The way she turned every act of kindness into a trap. Sophia doesn't need brute force when she has psychology on her side. And right now, she's got her eyes locked on the one thing Johnny and Chanel would die to protect their son. The question every fan is asking, the one that kept me up last night. Rewriting this very storyline is simple yet devastating. Will Johnny and Chanel lose baby Trey? Picture it. The adoption is almost final. The nursery is painted in soft blues and yellows. Little stuffed animals lined up like tiny guardians. Chanel's already picked out the first outfit she wants to take him. Home in a tiny onesie with DiMera Strong embroidered on the front. Johnny's been practicing his dad jokes, the kind that make everyone groan and laugh at the same time. They're so close to the life they've dreamed of. But Sophia is out there, unstable, unpredictable, and absolutely determined. She hates them. Hates the way they represent everything. She's never had real love. Real family, real stability. To Sophia, Johnny and Chanel aren't just adoptive parents. They're symbols of everything she wants to destroy. And she's willing to burn Salem to the ground to make sure they never get to keep Trey. I've been in this writer's room long enough to know that soap opera, miracles happen when you least expect them. Maybe Rafe catches her in the act. Maybe Paulina pulls one of those fierce mama bear moves that only she can deliver. Maybe even EJ, with all his DiMera cunning, finds a way to outmaneuver her. Or maybe, just maybe, the love Johnny and Chanel have for that little boy proves stronger than any scheme Sophia can cook up. But right now the tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Every time the phone rings, Chanel jumps. Every shadow in the hallway makes Johnny reach for the baby monitor. And somewhere in the shadows of Salem, Sophia is smiling that cold, calculated smile planning her next move. So, Days fans, what do you think? Will Sophia succeed in ripping Trey away from the only parents who have ever truly wanted him? Will Johnny and Chanel's love survive the ultimate test? Or will this be the storyline that finally breaks one of our favorite couples? Tune in, because in Salem, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. And when Sophia sets her mind on something, heaven help anyone who stands in her way. The countdown has begun, and baby Trey's future hangs in the balance.